Chris Tyne, I see you, my boy. What's up, man?
Yep.
Yeah, man. What you got?
Yeah,
man?
so I got a question for both of y'all. So
What we got?
line musician,
Line musician?
a line musician, and I came up with a term for this:
Lying musician.
Like not telling the truth.
Okay, got
not
it.
telling the truth.
Yeah.
I say lying.
I came up with this term like the other day. I call it lie stunt.
Lie stunt. Okay.
All right.
So this is I think every city has this, at least this one.
Okay.
When they talking about somebody major they play for,
Okay.
or they getting paid $30,000 a week.
Okay. What's your question?
So, what is the craziest lie stunt either one of y'all heard?
I mean, for me, it was the craziest one. Okay, so there's two.
Mm-hmm.
One of them I heard. I wasn't there. I just heard that it happened. I heard that I don't know if it was Nam, but I don't know if it was Nam, but somebody introduced themselves to Sput as Sput.
Yeah.
Bro,
We've
heard
heard that one.
I think everybody heard this story.
We've heard that story.
Now I don't know how true it is. We would have to get Sput on here to confirm.
Everybody heard this story.
That'd be a great interview.
I heard that there was a story where somebody was stunting and ran across Sput and said that introduced himself as Sput, Robert Sput Seawright.
Shout out to Chris Brandon and Mark Ayers.
Mark Ayers, what up, Chris?
What's up, Mark?
Oh, your sister's on here, David. Melanie Collins.
Oh, she got on too. Yeah, that's
She
her.
said woodwinds.
Yeah.
What's woodwinds?
She played clarinet and flute. Like she representing.
Oh, woodwinds. Okay.
Yeah.
Woodwind instrument.
Yeah. Multi instrumentalist.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's one of the craziest ones that I've heard.
Yeah.
And then of course the one that went viral about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
With,
so I wanna piggyback or tag.
Why do you want that? That's so old.
Well, because
Chris said mercy.
from what I was told, I heard it was whoever the person that told Nail Sput, they told Sean Martin.
Okay, so the story that I heard.
This is like lore.
No, so the story that I heard, and like I said, we playing telephone man at this point. It's gonna travel down. But what I heard was, they introduced themselves to Sput as Sput.
That's crazy.
And Sput was like, "Really, you're Sput?"
Right.
And then he went and got Sean. So
Yes.
hey.
See, I was told.
Tell him
This is how you know this is definitely a
this might be a real story.
Because I was told that the person told Sean Martin that it was Sput, and Sean Martin when he got Sput, he said, "Hey, Sput, meet Sput."
Oh, ain't no telling. It's one of them. But yeah.
Either way, how you gonna lie about being somebody you don't even know who they are?
Dude.
Like you ain't got no idea what they look like. That they would be in that space,
especially somebody as big as a Robert
right?
Sput.
Yeah. Right.
It's like that's not small potato. Especially when you're in a musician's setting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is a setting.
Where everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a setting for like I said. I don't know if it was Nam, but I'm from what I remember, it might have been Nam.
It was some kind of space.
Yeah,
like that.
it was some kind of space where you got musicians.
Yeah. Folks who know folks.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, man, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't do that. But so that would have to be one of the because
But that's how you know you made it, huh? If somebody trying to be you.
Right.